Yo, Tom from Toonami here. You're listening to the UGO podcast, and I hope you all are ready, because Trailer Talk starts now.
And welcome to Trailer Talk, guys. Oh my god, I am so excited. We only have one again for today, but it is the big one.
It's bad that you can see Kyle.
I love he's trying to hum like, what is the Avengers theme that Justin's trying to hum right now?
Hey, people say Marvel has no good music. The Avengers theme, you can actually hum that one if you just listen to it. Come on.
I do
not
like
that
it.
hard.
Listen to it, but nobody remembers it, Justin. Nobody remembers it.
I remember it once they start to play it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is their theme. But yeah, that's what we're watching today because Infinity War dropped its trailer because they don't like they thought like, well, Justice League is not doing so great in the box office, but I think we can make it do worse.
It's still standing on a leg.
So
let's kick it.
Let's kick it while it's down.
It could make a few $100.
We're gonna Tanya Harding them and hit it in the kneecap.
Yes.
So yeah, guys, this has been like almost a decade in the making here. Basically,
you think about it, yeah.
About a decade, because didn't it come out 07?
What was the first Iron Man?
We were in high
08.
school when
08.
Iron Man came out.
08. So
Yeah, so it's been...
almost 10 years. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
We're old.
No, I still remember where I was when I saw the first Iron Man movie. You know, when I saw that one, just like, that was pretty good. I never would have thought 10 years down the road we're going to see more movies that all connected to that, you know?
no, it's crazy once you
Don't
think about
forget
it.
that technically the Incredible Hulk is part of the MCU as well.
Yes.
I don't forget. I like that movie. I don't care what anyone says.
I thought it was decent for a
I kind of
Hulk
like that
movie,
one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's probably the best Hulk movie, so...
Well, there's no
bar.
other
Yeah,
Hulk movie.
I mean, unless,
Yeah,
unless you call
exactly.
Thor Ragnarok a Hulk movie, it's...
I would.
And then unless you're comparing it to the Ang Lee turd.
But yeah, the Infinity War trailer dropped this week, so without further ado, I think we can just get into it. Let's give that one a watch.
Space.
There was
Final
an
Frontier.
idea.
I had one once.
A shared universe,
Bring
if you
together
will.
a group of remarkable people
Damn.
to see if we could become something more.
Oh my god.
He grew skin.
Paul Bettany.
So when they needed us,
I love Paul Bettany.
we could fight the battles.
That they never could.
Eyebrows?
I like the blonde. I like blonde Black Widow there.
I like the blonde hair. I don't like the invisible eyebrows.
In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're
I know what it's
right.
like.
Spider
To lose. We
Sense.
made Iron Man
Fail
2.
all the same.
Spider
And
Sense.
3. Yeah.
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Of course he would turn on them.
What else is here?
Scarlet Spider, baby.
Woo!
Engage all defenses and get this man a shield.
The line that spouted 1,000 memes.
Oh, so I see Captain America's got a different kind of beard this time around.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe.
Uh-oh.
Dang.
But
Yeah.
this does put a smile on my face.
Oh, it's Homer Simpson.
Damn.
Woo!
Who the hell are you guys?
So, by the way, spoilers for Black
Holy
Panther,
shit.
Michonne and Winter Soldier don't die. There you go.
That could be a trick. You don't know that.
So the
Well, it's good to see that the Vision finally took a shower and got all that purple
yeah,
shit
you
off
got that
of him.
purple shit off of him. Like, good for you. He didn't look so great at the other end of the trailer.
Yeah, not so much.
I don't think things work out for him.
Or we kind of knew it.
Uh-oh. So There's a lot to get through on this trailer here.
This is jam-packed full of content, and yet it's not a mess like a lot of DC movies are.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's the one thing I'm worried about is how big the cast is of just how many stories they have to juggle. But the thing I'm digging about it is this. We've seen the Avengers movie. We've seen team-up movies. Like, that's what we've seen so far. But this one is the first event comic where it's an event that happens in the comics where it's all hands on deck.
It's a full crossover.
Like, this Thanos is a level of threat to where, like, okay, everybody, we got to take care of this right now.
Yeah, let's go get the raccoon.
So, like...
Well, and then also, it's technically a two-parter, too, because there's the fourth Avengers movie that's technically not part 2, but it is the sequel to this story.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Well, I feel like this one, when I first saw the Avengers Age of Ultron, I thought this one would end on a darker note. Like, it would be the Empire Strikes Back. And this is the feeling I'm getting from this trailer, is that shit is... It almost have to be that Thanos, to establish himself as a threat, he has to come down and give the Avengers an ass-whooping like they've never had before.
Yep.
He has to murder quite a few people to be able to be that much a threat, you know?
Well, I already like him just beating up people, because he hits Iron Man like that dude owes him money. And it's...
Where's my money?
Like, did you see that hit where he nailed him on that fucking...
Yeah, he just was out cold. It was like...
Poof! Like, it was a fight like Ender.
It was like watching early Silva fights. It was just like, bam, out.
It was... Yeah, it was... You almost wanted to go like, oh man, Hammer, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. We see Vision later. Like, obviously, he has one of the Infinity Gems on him, and Thanos needs, all of those.
Yeah, it kind of keeps him alive.
So here's the level of threat Thanos is that when Thanos comes down, if he doesn't have any of the Infinity Gems, at least this is from the comics, if he doesn't have any of the Infinity Gems, you can tangle with him. Like, it's still super dangerous, but you can tangle with him. If he gets one fucking Infinity Gem, and in this trailer he has two, shit ain't gonna go your way. Like, it's not great. Like, man, there's so much setup and reveals in this trailer. I love the reveal of scraggly looking Cap. Get this man a shield. I'm like, fuck yeah, get his ass a shield. We see we see Wakanda getting in on the action, fighting. I'm assuming Thanos' forces. We see the Scarlet.
Okay, so I have a thing with the Wakanda army thing. It's like, so apparently none of the other Earth armies could help fight this battle, other than the dudes with the Zulu spears and the shields.
I don't know. I feel like we never really see Earth's army anymore. Like, we saw the army in the Incredible Hulk movie that we were talking about, but otherwise we see S.H.I.E.L.D. and, like, that's about it. As far as, like, actual...
Yeah, a few police officers, a few FBI agents, that's about it.
Well, and Wakanda is supposed to be one of the most advanced nations in the world. They're supposed to be like an Atlantis style of civilization.
Yeah.
So
if
it makes sense that they'd be in the forefront, but we don't see any of their technology in the trailer yet.
Maybe it'll make more sense once we see Black Panther.
Yeah.
I love that shot where they're all running and going to fuck some shit up. Mm-hmm. Like, it's got, like, you see Bucky, Cap, Hulk, Black Widow's in there. Black Widow's got the blonde look for Black Widow. Here's how I think about there's a character in the comics with Black Widow too that also has blonde hair. That's what she's reminding me of. Also, she's a spy, so she can change her hair up. Yeah. But also, it makes me super suspicious.
No, I get that. It's just an odd look, but it's an odd look for her.
It makes me super suspicious because you know everyone knows that if you've been listening to the podcast, I have a running theory about fucking fucking Skrulls. And guess what? In the comics, when we Black Widow 2 turned out she was a fucking Skrull, and I don't know. Like, for me now, I'm seeing Skrulls everywhere. Where I'm like, I see the blonde hair.
You just want that to happen.
I see blonde hair. I'm like, no, she's a fucking Skrull.
You want Secret Invasion to happen so hard.
She's a fucking Skrull. I swear to God, if they kill somebody in one of these movies and they turn out to be a Skrull at the end, I will lose my shit.
I might actually have to start bringing, like, earplugs to Infinity War just in case that happens. But, like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, I like Thanos's presence. It's interesting that they showed him without the helmet on.
Yeah.
Like, they almost never show him without the helmet on.
Yeah, that's the thing is that there's been so many memes about that lately, about, people redesigning Thanos to look like other stuff because he's just got such an odd shape to his face. And the one I can't get out of my head is someone colored him yellow and gave them the Homer Simpson beard and hair.
Yep.
So I'm just like,
So I'm of two minds on it. I kind of don't like it because it looks like it's visually strikes me as weird because we've only ever seen him with the helmet.
Right.
But
yeah.
I do like the fact that he comes down and he's in his casual wear. Like he doesn't like he's
Picking up his groceries.
Yeah, and he's like, "Hey, I'm sick of waiting for people to pick me up these Infinity Gems. I'm coming down to go get them." And it's like he's going out for groceries. Like, no, I'm just going to get
two
these.
cartons of milk, a loaf of bread, and all your Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're currently out. Check in the back.
You better check in the back, buddy. I'm just thinking about, okay, who's gonna die in this movie? A lot of people's contracts are up at this point.
Spin the wheel, Raggedy Man.
They'll either be up now or they'll be up the next movie. That's really the big thing.
Yeah. I feel like we gotta lose either Cap or Iron Man. Like, to resolve their story from Civil War. One of them has to make a noble sacrifice while saving the other.
Right.
Like, that's what I feel like it probably will happen. I'd nix Iron Man, to be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
I think so.
His storyline's pretty much all but done.
But who's
because they left him on a positive note on Spider-Man where he's getting married. So what better way to deal with that than just pull the rug out from under him?
But who's the better martyr? The person who can get redemption in the eyes of his nation, of Captain America?
No, if Captain America dies, I might cry in the theater.
Yeah.
Like,
Aww.
as far, I was thinking in more aspect of people they could afford to lose.
Yeah.
But if you want to gut punch us, yeah, you kill Cap.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if
Bucky's arms.
if Cap's last dying ass, like, I told you I got your back, Tony. Get everybody out of here. I'll fight Thanos to the end. I swear to God, I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm like getting choked up.
I'm pretty sure this guy's a war criminal now, but the state says I gotta show these videos.
No, even better is that Bucky comes up with you till the end, and they fight together. But he, of course, pushes Bucky out of the way at the final moment.
Yeah. Because, they were together at the end. Now, I do like the Guardian. I don't know how the Guardians come into this. I feel like they're probably going to be in their own separate story. Well, and that they might not even.
Well, it does look like Thor finds them.
Yeah. Right.
Or they find Thor.
Which is the stinger at the end of Thor. So.
Yeah, and.
Well, technically it's not the actual stinger, but there was the leaked footage that they showed in a Comic-Con where how they find Thor, like he's just floating out in space and the Guardians pick him up, apparently. So.
Do you think we can get anything off of his body? Let's bring him in anyway. That's 100% how that happens.
There's this race of Norse gods that exist in the same universe as the Guardians of the Galaxy. You don't think anyone's like, do you think they recognize it as like, oh, that's an Asgardian, kind of thing? Or
hell no.
No, I just imagine Rocket.
You saw what happened on that trash planet. There's no way they recognize him.
No, but then the Collector, he recognized Asgardians when they approached him at the end of Thor 2. Yeah. So
I think the Collector's a bit of a
nuanced
not
situation.
Nuanced, but a exception to the rule.
Yeah,
I guess.
I do.
I just imagine Rocket coming like, ooh, come on, I want his eye. His other eye.
Give me his other eye.
Give me his eye patch.
So
I need it for a thing.
So what do we think about Loki with that the Cosmic Cube there?
I called that the instant that they hinted at it in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
It's like, well, duh.
Yeah, Nick called that too on us. So.
Yeah, it's a very logical way for it to go. I like to think people are saying that it's a question of whether he betrays the Asgardians to Thanos. Like if this has been a long con. Obviously,
I don't know if him betraying the Asgardians, but I think he's still being hunted by Thanos because of the events of the Avengers. So this is like maybe in the back of his mind, this has always been in his mind of like, I need to turn this in to save my own skin, kind of thing.
I wouldn't put past them because they've kind of gone on a redemption arc for him.
Yeah.
I would like to see that by the end of Thor, the Asgardians and their ship gets fucked up. Thanos is like killing the shit out of them, and Loki comes up to try and barter for their survival, like for everybody, and then Thanos murders the shit out of him too. Because we only see that.
That would break hearts everywhere.
If we only see the one scene of him in the trailer.
That's true.
We see Thor a couple times. We see the Guardians, but we see Loki but once.
And his staff once.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think Loki is gonna make it. I think you better saddle up because I think we're gonna see a couple deaths in this movie.
And Norse gods, they recycle.
Oh yeah, there better be.
And yeah, I don't mean to say that I want people to die in this movie, but it's almost at this point now where you have to establish stakes to a point.
Right.
Where
If the one of the
Yeah.
strongest beings in the universe comes down and doesn't kill somebody, it's a little awkward.
Well, that's what Kyle's point of killing Cap. If they kill Cap in the next movie, it would feel like almost anyone could go.
Yeah.
So it's a great way of, establishing stakes and stuff.
Yeah, especially since the Marvel movies, for the most part, have been devoid of stakes, unless they're innocent bystanders in a house that gets dropped.
It's surprising that the most consequential things that have happened have been in like Thor Ragnarok with the Asgardians and them fucking those guys up.
Well, I mean, they did disestablish a government organization in Winter Soldier. So.
Yeah, I mean there have been stakes before, but there haven't been like
character stakes.
Yeah, you pretty much know when you're walking into a movie like, yeah, Cap's gonna make it through this. Like everyone's gonna make it through. Like in this one, it's very much
happy ending.
Yeah, and like it was kind of a cheap shot in Age of Ultron where it's like, oh, somebody's gonna die, and it was the person that they introduced earlier in the movie.
Yeah,
as a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't see Hawkeye in this trailer now that I think about it.
No?
Did you guys see Hawkeye?
I don't remember seeing Hawkeye.
Yeah, no, they didn't show him, and they didn't show Ant-Man in this one.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Well, of course, they could have shown Ant-Man, but we might not have seen him.
We might not have seen him.
Might have been like a pixel.
So
He was actually running with everybody in the group. He's just really, really tiny in the grass there.
I was thinking, I think I was watching the Double Toasted crew as well, and they were talking about wouldn't it be a kick in the dick since Disney doesn't technically own Spider-Man outright, if they were to fuck over Sony by killing him too?
There's no way Sony would allow that.
Oh.
They see those scripts as well.
Yeah,
No.
so I'm pretty sure Spidey's going to be safe.
Though I did like in this trailer the fact that they introduced the spider sense so nonchalantly, just like, look, you know what that means.
Yep.
You know, kind of thing.
Visual
I really
storytelling.
appreciated that.
It's like, yeah, we all know what that is.
Yeah.
We all know the score.
We don't have to have him ever say again, my spider senses are tingling.
I do like the reference back to the Scarlet Spider suit from the end of Homecoming. That's pretty neat. I wonder how he gets that because he turns it down.
It's the Iron Spider. It's Iron Spider, not Scarlet Spider, technically, isn't it?
Yeah. Or yeah, you're right, Iron Spider. I forget the names of it, but like Scarlet Spider is the clone version of him. I forgot.
It's funny because you said Iron Spider earlier today.
Yeah, I was like Iron. It is his Iron Spider suit, which in the Civil War comics he has like extender things on his back that are kind of neat. Yeah, because he doesn't accept that at the end of Homecoming. He's like, no, I want to do my own thing, sort of thing. So I wonder how he.
Well, he also thought it was a test.
Yes. Oh, I guess he could. Yeah, that's
It's like,
funny.
oh, wait a minute. They're going to kick me out if I accept this.
He was overthinking that whole thing. But yeah, I mean, what I like about this trailer too is just how much it can show without us having to feel like we've seen the movie at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I still don't know what the fuck it's about other than Thanos comes down. And
That's the
I know
movie.
about Thanos coming down.
Well, the thing is
That's
about
all
it,
you
we
need to
have
know. Thanos.
Yep.
It's time. It's
we
here.
don't really know Thanos' motivations. In the movies, they never really explained it. In the comics, his motivation is that he wants,
To fuck death.
yes.
Literally, like,
Yeah.
honestly to goodness, fuck death.
So we still have not yet had that explained in the movie universe. So we could delve into that. I like the idea of getting all these people. I mean, we see fucking Banner. Obviously, he crashed through the Sanctum Sanctorum as Hulk. Like that's hilarious. Like he just fucks all that shit up. And we see Betty Wong as what's his name? His Doctor Strange's buddy.
Wong. That's his name. His name's Wong in the show.
Yes, that's right. So I like seeing Doctor Strange very prominently in the trailer. The Guardians hanging around with Thor at all, like that's pretty cool. I really like that, especially given how funny we've seen Chris Hemsworth be.
Yes.
I feel like that's a very
Well, the two goofiest movies now been paired together, so
that's a good move. That's probably I feel like that they'll be
The
their
two most 80s movies.
Did I say something
We're
different?
just keeping the eras separate.
Yeah, I feel like
Separate but equal. Those are terrible terms. Nobody ever uses them again.
I do think that I don't think we'll see the Thor and the Guardians almost on Earth in this movie. I think they'll hang in space dealing with some other Thanos threats. that they're trying to deal with.
Of course, Hulk has to get back somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how
shoot him into space.
Like they did, like he did just crash into the Sanctum Sanctorum. I don't know how the fuck he gets there. That's weird.
I don't know how Ultron
but then they're also
the universe at all. We just kind of.
But then also Iron Man is there with them.
Oh,
where did Iron Man meet Doctor Strange?
Wait, the Tesseract. It's the space gem.
Oh yeah.
Remember, it opens portals and shit. It's true. Yeah, that's an easy way around. Maybe they lose so bad they're like, we gotta send somebody back. But we don't know where it's going to send them. We'll send the guy we know can survive whatever. Yeah. And just throws them through a portal. Yeah, I see, we have the Vision's Mind Gem and the Infinity Gem Thanos has obviously got. The other gems are still kicking around. I think that, the Collector has one. Sanctum Sanctorum basically has to get hit because he still has the Time Gem, right?
Yeah,
they're gonna get fucked.
So,
well, yeah, because there's only one gem they haven't shown yet, right? Or
no, I think all the gems are accounted for. We got space. We got the Guardians. Is the Guardians one? The Power Gem. That one's with the Nova Core.
Yep.
Actually, gonna get fucked.
There's Nova Core does nothing but die in these movies.
No,
they're not.
No. You notice he already has that gem in the glove on the trailer, so clearly he already effed them over really badly. So
sorry, Nova Core.
I can almost that might actually be a good place for Guardians to meet up with Thor. Then would be to see the wreckage of the Nova Core.
Well, that Nebula should have a bigger role in this since she is on a kick of getting revenge on Thanos, right? I feel like she should have a bigger storyline in this.
Yes.
But yeah, I think all the gems are accounted for, and it's all a matter of just Thanos collecting them, basically. I mean, I think Josh Brolin is a great pick for the voice of Thanos. I'm a little concerned that he's another giant CG dude.
Also purple.
He's purple. He's definitely more distinctive. I like that they gave him the chin. I like the chin. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. How else would you design Thanos? I mean, makeup would just probably look awkward on him,
Yeah, well, you have to have him be a physical threat to he's got to be a guy that can take a punch from the Hulk, spit out a little blood, and go is that all you got?
Get angry.
Dude, that needs to be a callback to that movie. That would be great.
Yeah. I do like how he's talking about you know what? I don't normally do this sort of thing, getting my hands dirty, but does put a smile on my face. He's kind of enjoying himself, getting out and
like I said, it's his time out.
It's like he's getting exercise or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, I don't really have much else to say about this trailer other than I'm super excited. Anyone else have any last minute thoughts?
It's awesome. It's a great trailer.
Yeah. Just Justice Who.
Justice Who. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And if you're interested in checking out some of our other content, why not check out the UGO podcast on iTunes or at our webpage, unapologeticgeekout.com. And again, thanks for watching.